everyone, Tuff here again from ps3imports.org and the Fluff and Tuff show. I've got a really awesome game to review for you guys today. I'm excited about this one. This is Songbird Symphony from PQube Games and Joystick. It is one of the cutest games I think I've ever played. You're going to start off as Burb. He doesn't know his identity. He is being raised by Uncle P, who is a peacock, and he's obviously not a peacock. So your journey is trying to discover your origins, who your parents are, who you are, and what kind of bird you are. So that's the basic premise of the game. It is a rhythm game. All the elements, all of the puzzle elements, all of the boss battles, they all revolve around rhythm. There's a lot of platforming in the game. It's not difficult platforming by any means. It's truly just an enjoyable game. There's nothing overly difficult about it. In fact, in terms of trophy hunting, it's very easy because the rhythm portions of the game, the boss battles, they don't matter. And what I mean by they don't matter is you can literally sit the controller down and not partake in them, and you'll still progress. I don't recommend doing that because the boss battles are fun. They get progressively more difficult as the game goes on. You acquire more notes as you encounter different birds, and the whole purpose is you have to acquire these notes so that you can, with Mr. Owl, you're able to activate this ancient relic that will reveal to you who your parents are and where you came from. So yeah, as you go on, you start off with the up on the D-pad is like the only note and then as it goes on, you learn different notes with different buttons, of course, triangle, circle, left on the D-pad, and as those boss battles go on, they get more complicated with all those different buttons. You encounter so many cool characters, really interesting characters, sweet birds, mean birds. There are some bullies. It's got a very big message about being kind to each other and standing up to bullies, which I appreciate. I think we need more of the standing up to bullies in video games. But yeah, it's great. I mean, I would say it's been one of the most enjoyable games I've played so far this year. It's got some little quirks to it. And by quirks, I mean like glitches. So sometimes Burb seems to stick a little bit when you're doing some of the platforming. And I did have one little hiccup with progression where I had to kind of start over. So be mindful of those things. Even with that, you're looking at maybe a 4-hour platinum. There are guides out there available, but I would argue you don't really need one if you're being thorough and looking through everything. The trophies consist of completing the game, obviously, but collecting feathers of all the birds in the game, and then also notes that are kind of strewn throughout each area. And some of the notes are tied to progression, so you have to acquire them to move on, but some of them are just random, so doing random kind of side quests, for lack of a better word, to unlock them. You do have a guidebook that gives you kind of basic information. It tells you how many notes you've gotten in each of the levels, or how many you have left to do, which feathers you've acquired and which you haven't. And it also kind of tells you what your next step is. So if you're not sure where you're supposed to be going, it's got information there. One of the things that I wish it did have, I wish it had a map, some sort of map that just kind of showed where you are. As you progress into the later levels, it does get a little confusing on how to get back to certain areas. Not like terribly confusing, but it could have used a map system for sure. That's probably one of the gripes that I have is that I wish that there was some sort of map. But yeah, it's so colorful. It's so much fun. It's not complicated. You don't have to stress about getting S ranks or even A ranks, B ranks on any of the rhythm portions. So if rhythm games in general kind of scare you off, don't let this one do that. Definitely give this a shot because it's just cute. It's like you want to squeeze it and you want to squeeze every character and you just want to grab Burb and just squeeze him till he pops. Maybe not till he pops. Don't do that. That would be death. But yeah, check out this game. Give it some love. If you enjoy these crazy reviews that I do that are all over the place, please like the video. Subscribe to our channel, and if you have a moment, check out the Fluff and Tuff show that's also here on this channel. Let us know what you think about our content. Let us know if there's things, different things that you want to see or things that you don't want to see anymore. Maybe you don't want to hear my voice anymore. Doubt it, though. Anyways, thank you again for listening to one of my reviews. I really do hope you check out this game, and if you do, shoot me a message on the Twitter and let me know how you like it. I'm at Tuff McMuff. Thank you guys for listening. Laters.